Severe weather hitting parts of West Michigan, especially a section of Wyoming where trees were snapped off and torn out of the ground. Some houses also damaged by strong winds and blowing debris there. 24-hour News 8's Danny Carlson on scene right now to show us just some of that damage from the storm. Danny?
Larry, we're in one of the hardest hit areas in Wyoming right now. As you mentioned, trees snapped like twigs, fences down, and as you can actually see behind me, the roof of the garage of this house was actually blown clear off of this house right here. And if you follow the camera, you can actually see where it landed. In the house right behind you, you can see what's left of that roof right there on the ground, and where that blue tarp is actually where the roof of that garage hit the house behind it. Now, we are actually joined now by the homeowner of this home right here, Jeremy Badke. So, Jeremy, tell us exactly what you saw and what you heard this afternoon.
Well, the storms were rolling in, and me and my wife were looking at the storm off the back patio, and then it sounded like a huge kaboom, and something hit the front of the house, at which point I just quickly ran down the hall, grabbed my daughter, and followed my wife downstairs. And when we got downstairs, she looked out our walkout door, and she got a little panic. She realized that was our roof in the neighbor's house back there. Then once things settled down, numerous neighbors came over to check and make sure everyone was okay, made sure the neighbors were okay. And I met neighbors I haven't even known in 5 years of living here. So.
And you were telling us before where this roof was blown off, it actually part of the crack in the ceiling goes to the closet of your daughter's room, right?
Which happens to butt right up to the garage, and in the garage there's an indentation where her closet is.
So when you first realized what had happened, that your house was, structurally damaged, I mean, what was going through your mind? What were your thoughts at that moment?
My concern was more just making sure, we were safe downstairs. And, it wasn't going to cave in on us or anything, which it doesn't appear that it is, but I don't know how damaged the house really is structurally.
So what is your guys' next step at this point if you're not sure if there is severe structural damage?
Probably like everyone else that's been affected, call the insurance, get them over here, and get things worked out with them.
But best thing is nobody was hurt.
Everyone's okay. Nobody in the neighborhood's injured to my knowledge at all.
Okay, thank you so much for talking with us. Yep. We plan on staying with this story and bringing you updates on the rest of the damage that the storm has caused in our later newscasts and also on woodtv.com. Stay with us. Live in Wyoming, Danny Carlson, 24-hour News 8.
Well, we are also getting lots of viewer feedback from you via email and on Facebook. This video from Rebecca Deppie in Cutlerville shows the rain really coming down hard in her backyard. We also just got this picture in a few minutes ago from Brennan Prill, who saw this shed fly across a parking lot at the Home Depot on 54th Street, doing some pretty serious damage to that parked SUV as well. Check out this one just after the rain ended in Wyoming, and water had already flooded over the road there. Strong winds throughout the area knocking down trees. This picture also coming in from Wyoming tonight. And this one from a viewer down in Cutlerville. You can see damage done to trees in that area as well. The storm also brought hail to parts of West Michigan. This picture showing the aftermath of the storm after it moved through Otsego. And this picture just before the storms came ashore, getting a lot of attention on our Wood TV 8 Facebook page, and you can see why. Incredible picture. Really gives you a good look at the front line of this storm as it moves down to the beach. Again, you can see that on our Facebook page. Power outage numbers just coming into the newsroom as well. 1,800 people were told now without power in Kent County. Other numbers, 700 in Ottawa County, 134 in Muskegon County.